see if I can even remember how to turn this thing on. Damn, it's been a long time. Shit, it's a little crooked. We gotta straighten you guys out. It's been a long time since I filmed a video, guys. That's ridiculous, but I figured it just seemed like a good time to start a new video. I think this is actually gonna be the Klutch Kickers video. Like, I'm gonna make it all into one to kind of show the lead up. I feel like this is kind of some important stuff. A lot has happened since the last videos. I've just been super busy with, I think the last video I posted, moving into the new shop. So trying to get working here for like the fabrication business, Lenton Motorsports, little plug. Started a clothing brand. That's part of why I'm starting this video right now, is because the clothing brand is called Relentless. It's supposed to embody relentless attitude of drifting and motorsports, and just the aggression of having to fix your shit all the time, or like the aggression of how we like to drive on track, or you're driving across the country fixing a trailer tire on the side of the road or whatever. And we just pulled this transmission 3 times yesterday trying to fix 2 different issues. We're scrambling trying to get this thing on the trailer. I figured it would be the perfect time to kind of introduce you guys to the brand Relentless Co. Check it out. So as you can see, the shop's a mess. We're scrambling in here trying to fix this thing. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing good, man. It's been a while since I filmed a video, like I said, but if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. Hopefully it'll be a good video for you. So I'll go in here and show you guys what I've been up to with Relentless. As you can see, we got t-shirts here. This is the logo, as you just saw in my car. Super badass gradient. Shout out Nate Hamilton 144 for printing these bad boys. Some of you guys know him. Anyways, oh dude, check out my new helmet, or my new visor, I mean. Yup, gonna have some shirts set up at Klutch Kickers. Gonna be selling these things. If you guys want to get in on that action, just hit up relentlessco.com. Go snag a t-shirt. We're gonna be coming out with a lot more graphics here soon, a lot more stuff. Like I said, it's supposed to embody just the overall just relentless approach that not even just in drifting, but so many motorsports, so many extreme sports have this just relentless approach to being able to either go do it in the first place, or be the best at it, or be like the best you can be at it, or just in general just to be out there most of the time is a relentless approach to do it. So that's kind of what this brand represents, and I feel like it resonates with a lot of people in a lot of different extreme sports. So as far as what's left to do today, I got to get this exhaust dome back up in here. That'll take me all of about 30 seconds. Clean up the shop. I got to put my shifter back in. We got to re-bleed the clutch just a little bit. Just, it's mostly there, just a little spongy. I think that's pretty much it. Get this thing on the trailer, maybe go surf. I don't know if that'll make it in the video, but a little swell coming in today. If you guys didn't know, moved into Florida. That's been sick. And if you need fab work, hit up Lenton Motorsports right here in Blue Mountain Beach, baby. And other news, little shop update. Got the bender mounted. So we finally finished John's sim. Dude, I'm so sorry, but got the bender mounted. Got a hydraulic thing for that, so that when I have a customer car right here, I can swivel the thing and not have to worry about hitting it, because I can just bend, swivel, bend, swivel. Material up on this rack right here. That's where I'm kind of putting some of my random steel and stuff like that. I think none of this stuff was set up at all on my dad's side last time I filmed a video, but that's where he does like some of his artwork, and then this is sort of where the machining type stuff happens when need be. Yeah, I got me a little rack right here. This has been really sweet. Put stuff on this thing. It's on wheels. Check out this super worn out clutch. That's your boy's got a left foot on him and likes to work that thing, so that's what she looks like now. Holy crap, just test drove this thing down the street, and this gearing feels absolutely insane. This clutch feels amazing. Shifts feel like they're 3 times faster, and I think this 3.9 gearing is gonna just absolutely rip on the bank. Feels like it's got the same sort of like quick torque that the stock diff had, but like a lot more overhead wheel speed. It'll still light up third at 50 miles an hour, no problem. Now it's got way more wheel speed to draw much bigger arc, make way more smoke, and feel like it's got even more power. So really stoked. We have this thing loaded up in the trailer and head down tomorrow morning. All right, so we made it out to Klutch Kickers. Unfortunately, before I even started filming, Ended up losing a fan in practice, and so now I got the whole radiator out. Luckily I had a spare fan, but on a JZ, their engine's so far out. To get the fan out, you have to pull the whole radiator out. So get this thing switched over. Get this fan switched over. Gonna throw this radiator back in there, rebleed it. Should be good to go.
I wasn't expecting to see in this first round of qualifying. But up next we have Will Couch. Will Couch actually utilizing the talent of Nate Hamilton's crew at Printhouse 144 with his new livery out here, as you can see. Yeah. Still staying with that blue. He likes that blue color. He's out here. Will Couch, unfortunately, in one of the rounds, I believe he got taken out by some fried wiring or something like that. And,
indeed, yes.
And but he's back here and ready to compete. There you go, relentless.co. Cars makes his way down. And that little S13 is going to flick it into that first outer zone, doing a good job, keeping the speed up.
Oh!
Getting nice and tight, almost. I don't know if he touched the wall, but he got. No! Straightening out almost on the bank.
That was sketchy.
Let's see if he can hold together. And he doesn't want to stop. He just want to make sure he gets a full pull out of this run. Doing a good job. Looks like his suspension cell dropping a tire though. Ooh, keep it sideways. Keep it sideways. Will is going to flick it in past that final inside clip and off the course. Will look to be a solid run by initiation right in the wall like that. Ended up
I got to tell you,
clean.
that kept me at the edge of my seat. I mean, throughout the whole course. It seemed like, okay, it was too close, too aggressive. You see right there as he entered the course, he finally, he avoided the wall, thankfully, and then he caused him to straighten it out, make that correction, but he got back on it again. He did miss from what it looks like two, but then that's where outer zone number 3 having issues, dropping a tire. Luckily from this angle, we don't see another tire, so that's good. He's there, but again, having issues throughout that section of the course.
It's going to be interesting to see how that bump and that, because this has been where the mistakes are being made.
Actually, that might be 2.
I don't know. Now, is it one tire twice or 2 tires at one time? Anyhow,
good question.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting once we get into the tandem battles to see how the lead driver performs with that pressure of the chase driver, and how is a chase driver, he's great in the lead position, great in the chase position. The man can throw down with the best of them. So let's see. Here we go. He's doing his first lead run. Will Couch did get a score. Will Couch got his first run score of 46. Will Couch being able to pull off 40. Drivers locked in, ready to go, and they're off. Will Couch in lead. Brandon McDowell not too far behind. Both drivers initiating into that first outer zone. Brandon McDowell going to try to close that gap. Whoa! Will Couch tapping the wall, it looks like, as he made his way through that first outside zone. Both cars past the touch and go, going in past the second outer zone into the third outer zone. Both cars holding it together. Brandon McDowell starting to reel in Will Couch as they make their way across the third outer zone, flicking it past the final inside clip. Brandon McDowell a little shallow in that line there. Nonetheless, good run. Way to start off the top 64 competition.
Wow, very interesting. I mean, did not expect Will Couch to go into the wall like that, but luckily, though, it didn't phase him. He kept it going, kept his composure, and at the same time, Brandon McDowell was able to deal with it. He, kept his form, kept his formation, didn't go too close, but gave himself a little bit of room for error in case Will Couch does mess up again. And then as it got down to outer zone number 3, that's where Brandon McDowell started his attack to zero in on Will Couch, but it seemed like he transitioned a bit too early and then it caused him to go offline.
Yeah, both drivers doing a good job maintaining consistent angle across that bank. There you go, right there. Will Couch just tapping the wall, maintaining drift. So good job, Will Couch, to not letting that straighten him out, because we've seen two other drivers in the past. I believe it was Alex Conardale did the same thing. He hit it a little harder in round 1 and took him out of competition. And I believe Ben Julian, so far, looks like we're having a good day. Here we go, both drivers. Will Couch trying to stay right there with Brandon McDowell. Brandon McDowell trying to pull away. Definitely full throttle. Brandon McDowell out front. Will Couch way low on the startup outer zone number 1. Brandon McDowell putting on a clinic on how to ride the bank as they make their way into the infield, past that second outside zone into the third outer zone. Will Couch diving in for the attack. Shallow on his angle, sacrificing a lot of line and angle as he makes his way in that proximity, in that pocket of Brandon McDowell. Brandon McDowell doing a great job with his lead run. Both drivers, we're going to have their hands full, man. It's
A much better job compared to Will Couch and the initiation of outer zone number 1. Will Couch falls down on the initiation of that. But then this is where Will Couch starts to prepare his attack as he gets ready for outer zone number 3. Boom, right there. Getting real close side by side with Brandon McDowell. Will Couch has to regain his composure, try to maintain that drift, so that way he doesn't lose it. But Brandon McDowell not phased by Will Couch attack.
No, Brandon McDowell, experience showing through, putting down an amazing lead run, a high qualifying lead run. High qualifying means he's in the zones, he's on the cliffs, he's got good speed, good angle. Will Couch trying to close that gap, but it's sacrificing, almost hitting Brandon McDowell and some pretty heavy corrections, some steering corrections.
So I'm super bad at filming, but holy crap, what a day. Damn, dude. So blew a fan yesterday, ended up having a spare, put the spare fan in, and then I guess that fan was like a little bit longer, ended up blowing a hole in my radiator. Radiator had to come back out, waiting on parts, got the thing fixed 1 minute before qualifying, made it out there against the fastest car here, Brandon McDowell, and Juku car, 1,000 horsepower, and it was hell of a run, literally scrubbing bumpers on transition, and man, it was crazy. I thought for sure it was a one more time. I actually thought I had it coming out of it, but watching the clips back, there was a couple little mistakes, and I guess the judges just kind of doxed that a little harder than I thought they would, and that's drifting, man. It's how it goes. It's all good, but I just kind of wish the judges would have thought about the fact that his car was more than double the power of mine, and I chased him 3 times closer than he chased me. So, but it is what it is, and super solid weekend. Really stoked on the crew and getting this thing back together. We're gonna pack it up, head on home, try to make this car more reliable, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, hit up Relentless, get some clothes, get some merch, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.